W episodes. W episodes, W day, W record big period, W record.
Here's not the issue. The trust is the issue. Yes?
I've noticed this.
So this is why being with God is better than being.
Okay, we're gonna be listening to parts 5 through 7 of Paradise Cantos, Contos, all that. Ready, go.
Lie. So we read your comments yesterday, and there are three concerns. The major concern is the sound quality. So Carol and her team are fixing that.
Nice.
Is that there are parts of the video missing.
A good steering wheel.
And so what Carol and her team are going to do is upload
nice. Wait.
Version, later today, whenever.
13,000.
And the third issue is the quality of the resolution quality. Unfortunately, because it's a live stream,
we have
to lower resolution in order to make it more smooth.
I've noticed this.
Upload high quality version later on, okay?
Optionally,
for making this possible. And so we are going to continue the Divine Comedy today.
Nice.
But before I begin, are there any questions or concerns from yesterday? Yes?
Hey, I want you to know I've been rocking with
So yesterday we got to Canto 4 and 5. 5. And my point is we were over 4. And in 4 I had this really big question. So in Canto 4, they show themselves to you here not because this is their sphere, but as a sign for you that in the inferior their place is lowest. So what I take this section to mean is that even though there's no difference in accommodations, so like there's a 5-star hotel, there's a 4-star hotel, and everyone goes to the 5-star hotel. However, there is a difference in prestige, as in their place is lowest. So my question is, if there is no difference in accommodations, then why does God divide them into castes of prestige?
Okay, great question.
Sephiroth?
So,
for stratification exalts
we are beyond having
public respect.
So everything is together. It's complete unity.
And positive intention.
Okay? Does that make sense?
It does to me.
Point 2 is that everyone is with God in the Imperium. That is what it is in reality. But to make it comprehensible to Dante and to us, Beatrice has constructed the heavens visually in a hierarchy. Okay? And then what is this hierarchy? This hierarchy is the amount of God that you receive in your soul.
You're the angle.
All in heaven, you're all with God.
Big ball is
but there's certain souls that are able to receive the light of God greater than other souls. And that is what the hierarchy is like. The closer you are to God, the more you are able to receive His light.
It's something about latency.
With God.
Piscean latency is crazy, bro.
And what differentiates
zero latency.
Your ability to absorb God is your understanding of your relationship with God.
I don't know what jersey we just wore.
Okay? So Ricarda is in the lowest sphere because she thinks that she is unworthy of God, she is unequal to God, therefore she must obey God. But that's not what God wants. God is all forgiving, all generous. He wants to come into you and become you. So you must welcome Him.
Get this compassionate engineer map.
I am just a mortal. Okay? And so what's happened is
ostensibly
further from God because she thinks she's not worthy
much more with Andy.
to be close to the God.
Much more with Andy.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Wait, hold
okay.
up. So I gotta fill my water bottle.
But for us to better understand this, they constructed a hierarchy of spheres. And each sphere has its own distinct characteristics, as we'll see as we go along. Right? Any more questions or yes?
Okay, so I was just rereading Canto 1 to 4, and there was a couple of lines in Canto 2 that caught my attention because at least I found them to be very interesting, so I want to read it out to you guys. So from line 23 to 25, it should be, but in a span perhaps no longer than an arrow takes to strike, to fly, to leave. So ideally, I think the right order is first for the arrow to leave the bow, to fly, and then to strike. So why does Dante kind of like intentionally reverse this order during this part of the text?
Okay. So first of all, we are beyond time and space, meaning that what's happening here in maybe our universe is just 1 second.
Okay.
Or less than that. Okay? So everything's happening at once.
I think I gave myself like a month's supply of freaking chlorophyll in one day on accident.
So he's trying to show you the speed at which things are happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Can you explain that? I actually need. I don't have access to the line.
It's in Canto 2,
Yeah.
from line 23 to...
Muay Thai greens. Muay Thai greens. What the crap?
Line 23.
I'ma be up in the club doing whatever I
Okay. Can you read it again?
But in a span,
come on.
then an arrow takes to strike, to fly, to leave the bow. I reached a place where I could see that something.
hot zone.
wonderful
I gotta shoot out. I gotta warm up outside my hot zone. That's
So
what I
I'm
gotta.
just like interested why Dante is reversing the order that typically an arrow shoots out from the bow, because it should be
I can see if I made
first
it.
it's reversible, then it flies, and finally it strikes.
Whoa, wait, do we have an injury?
Okay. So this is poetry, and there are different
Nothing's wrong with Danny.
conceptions. Okay. But I think what he's doing is he's collapsing time.
What about time
Does that
manipulating?
make sense to you? Because as you say, the publishing of events is you first leave the bowl, then you fly, then you hit the target, right?
Wait.
But then he's saying, I first hit my target, then I fly, then I leave. So I take this to mean the collapse of
Are we
time.
experimenting with a different?
Does that make sense to you?
I guess we're. Yeah.
Yes, we are in a place where time and space has collapsed altogether. Yeah, so there's no time and there's no space.
Agreed.
Right.
Shiva
So
Lingam.
there are
Global
the
Shiva
most basic
Lingam. Is that what you're saying?
interpretation is that this is happening so fast that it's beyond perception. You understand? Because what we're seeing is human perception, right? It's the human logic. And what he's saying is that this happens so fast, it's even beyond my perception. But another way to interpret this is it's beyond your perception because it's collapsing time and space. Okay? So does it make sense, guys?
Can I offer
Yes,
like a thought?
absolutely.
Yesterday you put on your board where there's a will, there's a way.
Mhm.
And so in a way this reverse order kind of enunciates the importance of the aim and the goal first, and then goes backwards. And yes, chronologically it's different, but it's this is inspired by commentary here too. It's kind of how things actually happen, because where there's a will, there's a way.
I love that. I
You
love
start the goal first, the end first,
Yes.
and then everything else to see.
Sure. That's beautiful. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Okay. So again, there are multiple explanations. Right. Good. Okay. Yes.
So I hope that to add to that, because as I was
Don't mess up my screen.
last night, I was listening
Good board.
to a book on Einstein, and the narrator connected it to Dante just coincidentally.
What's it on?
And Einstein's working with space and time and he had this.
W Burchard. W Burchard.
Time is what prevents everything from happening at once. And then they said, much like Dante's Paradise, where everything can and does happen at once. They didn't pull that line up specifically, but I think that's the answer that Einstein gave.
Yeah. I want to add to this point and point out that the greatest scientists, they were first and foremost poets. They were the ones who were willing to imagine a new reality.
Oh, yeah.
Like Newton.
Shoot. Oh, Miller. Oh, my Lord.
That we forgotten, where before science was driven by the imagination, intuition, by poetry, by the occult, by a desire to be closer to God. And now we've broken science into these logical processes that are
be aggressive.
That's why
let's go.
The past 70 years, we've accomplished nothing.
Super team.
Okay?
W super team.
70 breakthroughs for these past 70 years. Okay, so thank you for that. Any more questions?
No.
You begin? Yes.
This is a conceptual question. So yesterday you asked us repeatedly the importance of imagination and intuition. Now, according to my limited understanding, one of the criticisms of the Middle Ages is that it relied too much on mysticism and unreason. So if Dante is always a representative or a pioneer of the Renaissance, which is characterized in opposition to the Middle Ages, which must therefore be comprised of reason and the light of reason and rationality. Why is Dante's work?
Let's go.
Why does Dante's work emphasize intuition and imagination in such a way?
Great question.
Okay.
So and I'm multifaceted answer
today. But Dante is very much a revolutionary.
Can you agree more?
Respond to the limitations of his.
He breaks chains. He breaks chains.
The major concern is that the Catholic Church is involved in geopolitics, meaning that the Catholic Church is trying to be the empire. And he doesn't like that because it obviously creates a lot of problems. It creates a lot of war.
Crap. Is that on me?
Dante's primary concern.
It doesn't matter, but
yes. As an empire, the Catholic Church is not focused enough on spirituality, not focused enough on mysticism, on the occult.
It's all relative.
Focused on power.
You can't avoid the occult.
Getting people to obey them. And that's what limited the imagination of medieval Europe. Okay? So we'll discuss this more this morning. But
what happened? What's going on here?
Does that answer your question, Brad?
Nice, good for you. Okay. Good for us.
Because our conception of the Middle Ages
what just happened?
Is almost anachronistic, okay? We're looking at our lens, okay? But in my economy, we're seeing it from Gandhi lens. Right? The question?
So one question in the book as well is I still don't really understand how he came up with all of this. Did it came to him in a dream? Was it multiple dreams and that he wrote that down? Did he just imagine it on his desk, or
But what was that? Issue wrong, boys, bro.
And then so in depth as well. I don't understand.
Okay, so there are two major themes today.
Arena.
The first major theme is Dante's revolution against Catholic Church. Okay, what are some concerns with the Catholic Church and what
just King James
changed?
Just his father, the Capricorn.
Second major concern is how did he write this? Because this is a time about where pen and paper are not that accessible. Okay, and he published it.
There you go.
He published first the Inferno and the Purgatory, the Dead Paradise. If you read it, it is really coherent.
I'm gonna stop.
Okay, it's almost like he first wrote everything down, then he shaped all three parts to be coherent to get the full synthesis. But we know for a fact that's not going to happen. So the major question is, how are you able?
Please board up. Let's go.
Even before you write anything down, how are you able to structure in a way that is mathematically perfect?
Make shots.
Right? So something that we will not quite discuss, something that we should discuss more, is the mathematics, the numerology of the Divine Comedy. There are three section.
Wait, oh, I need to go to the
First section is
theater
34 composed. Second section is 33. Third section is 33. That's 100. Also, the number 33 has a lot of occult
30 the third.
meaning.
30 the third?
Because 33 is the age when Jesus died.
Oh, come on,
Okay.
come on.
33 has a lot of occult significance. So this is like really weird. How was he able to, even before I wrote anything down, mathematically
Sorry,
conceive
good luck.
the entirety
Good luck.
of my comedy?
Practice.
And this is something that we will address.
Oh, and his diamond, the captain,
It's
captain,
a question
captain.
What really is our connection to the divine?
Intrinsic.
Something that I'll argue to you today is that Dante could have only written this if God exists. Okay?
Come on.
If God doesn't exist,
It's all green. Look at this. Look at this. Free video.
Because you know who he could have written it. It makes
What?
sense.
He was possessed.
Only if he is able
Full and rich possession of characterization. That's if the answer really.
the source, what do you call it? Is he able to
Hey, one.
Okay. And when we really try to understand divine comedy, you'll see that within it is divinity itself. Okay, so this is a question that is the fundamental question we're trying to address these next 2 weeks. Okay, but thank you for that. Any more questions before we begin?
No. No.
Okay, good. Okay,
So it's that.
yesterday we left off the Picarda, and the Picarda presents an extremely complex moral dilemma.
Oh no.
She did nothing wrong, right?
Nice.
She loved God. She married God.
That's why you be aggressive.
Then her
Why you be
brother, who is a duke or prince, I forget actually, he needs her in order to
Nice take.
nurture
So,
her.
be aggressive.
So he steals her from the convent and marries her off. And again, she did nothing wrong, but she ends up in the low sphere of paradise. Okay, so she's in heaven,
And there's nothing wrong with
but
that.
it's a furthest from God. And Bonnie's like,
Furthest from God is
this makes
crazy
no
radio.
sense. She did everything right.
Thank you.
She did everything Catholic Church told her to
That
do.
doesn't even make sense, really.
She followed her heart, and she ends up the furthest from God. And what we said is, it's because she
Nice
did
take.
not actually just her will. She
That was a bad shot, so I can. Oh, that explains it. That explains it.
right? And there are many things she has done. She has ran away. She has
That's
threatened to kill
true.
herself.
Good G.
And so
Oh,
there are
sorry.
many things she has done.
Alright.
Okay. What I'm going to do now
W squad. W
is
squad.
go deeper into this story and show you how complex it is.
Okay.
Right? And then I want us to use our imagination and intuition to figure out what the proper choice
That would be great for me.
right? So let me explain the situation, okay? All right. So
What's your reaction time?
Okay.
Tom Sexton, I repeat
We
that.
know that Picarda
Don't steal that, Josh.
has made a vow.
Nice take. All the way sharp.
Very
Oh,
and what Beatrice tells us is that
sorry, Day.
making a vow is a very serious thing.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
no.
very serious thing because the greatest gift God has given you is your free will. When you
Yeah.
choose to surrender your free will
Farming
to
habit.
God, there's really nothing you can do to compensate for free will stuff. Right? So, part of the issue is
Good time
that
out.
she has a vow.
Good time out, coach.
Now, her brother, and again, I don't know if this is historically true, but I'm going to create a scenario for you, okay? Her brother has a friend, and the two are trying to conquer Italy together, and they're in a battle, okay? And before this battle, the brother says to the friend, the Picarda's brother, if we win this battle, I swear to God that I will give you my sister.
That was 8 years. 8 years time. That was 8 years time.
Okay? There's another battle.
One more
And
time.
they win the battle. So that's the situation, right? Picard has run off to a nunnery. Her brother is like, oh, okay, I swore to God that I would give my sister as a bride. They're going,
I saw. Whoa.
do what I can
How do you do all that, though?
to get her back. Okay? Right, because I made a vow to God. So now, let us think deeply, okay, and say, let's say,
it's not about open shots. It's
whatever
not about hitting open shots.
reason,
We climb that.
both Carter and
Let's go think
her
of it.
brother have true faith in God. Meaning, they
Save
will
me.
do whatever they can
No, I hit my
to
knot.
ensure
Not like that. I'm
they're going
different.
to put their vow to God. Right? So here we are,
Promise me the highest
saying,
day.
you know what? I am on the roof. If you come and get me from the nunnery, I will go jump off the roof and kill myself. 100%.
That's not fun.
Yes, I know it is the greatest sin in
That's
the
not
world to commit suicide. I understand that. But my vow to God is greater than the Catholic Church.
Alright.
And the brother's like, well, Picarda, I also made a vow to God. And God has
Oh, we're down 4?
victory in battle. And therefore, I cannot betray God.
Fucking no. You guys have it.
Oh, victory in battle.
I'm just
So I must
I'm saying it should be OP.
to my friend, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use imagination and intuition to figure out first of all,
Come here!
yeah,
And 1 and 3, bro.
what is the proper or right choice?
Patience, yo.
Okay? So here Picard is
There you
like,
go.
you know what? You come and get me, I'm gonna kill myself. What's your brother gonna do?
Not.
Yeah?
Personally, I think, assuming that the brother has true belief in God, I think this hypothetical is a little bit weird because, as you mentioned before, our free will is our most precious gift from God, and the only person you can promise you surrender your free will to is the person who gave it to you, as in God.
Let's go.
However, the brother here is playing God. The brother here is presuming on behalf of another to take away her free will. I know that in the Catholic Church, a wife swears obedience to her husband upon marriage, but this is the Catholic Church. This is not Dante's God. So how dare this brother, who has true belief in God, presume to
That was
spare
nasty.
his
That was
sister
nasty,
of her
bro.
free will?
That was a great spin move, bro. Good.
Okay. I understand, but like, let's just play this game, okay? Let's just first use our imagination and play out this story, okay? Let's imagine we're writing a movie,
Why not? Why not?
right? And this makes a great movie, by the way.
Sorry for that screen.
So Picarda is like, I'm gonna kill myself. What would the brother do?
He might not kill himself.
I think definitely his her brother.
Go! W point God, holy crap.
Brother helped commitment with his friend.
Jeez, mobile!
I believe graduated when the war, the brother will not allow her sister to die. That is why her brother gonna save Ricardo if she wants to suicide.
No, she's already dead. Like,
Oh, she's already
no,
died.
I'm saying like,
Oh no!
I'm gonna focus on all the
Good board.
kill myself.
Oh, I messed up. It would have been a good board if I was bored of.
I can save her. Okay. All right. So here, what he's gonna do now is say, you know what, Picarda?
Dude, but I was there, but then you went to a freaking. You got a speed
You
boost!
kill her.
I didn't know you could get a speed boost! Oh my god.
Right? That's something he would do. Yeah?
Why couldn't she just marry his own
Gotta plug in my
daughter
computer?
or like another sister?
Because he made a vow.
Sorry.
Right? He said,
Thank you.
before this battle, he's saying this to his friend.
Go all the way, Wolf and one!
If we win this battle, I will give you my sister Picarda as your bride. This was already made this vow.
Sorry. That's hilarious.
All right. So we are now the situation is the Duke presents your mother and says, "Hey, Picarda, you rather come down the hill now? I'm gonna cut off her head." All right.
That's funny. I don't remember either of these kids.
He go gets another brother. No, Picarda go gets their father and says, "If you kill our mother, I will kill our father."
Right. So they went for the steal.
All it works, okay?
Okay, good. Good.
So now it seems like Parda has no choice, right? Because, I mean, to kill yourself is one thing, but to end up killing yourself and your mother is something you cannot possibly do.
I couldn't agree more.
What she does now is...
And T-Mobile brought this to you too.
Right?
What? Oh, get me.
And if she has will,
I'm so slow. I didn't mean. I gotta take out. I gotta take that. Holy crap! Holy crap! Okay, go.
Still be saved.
Honestly, I feel like that was Sam Scarras, bro. I feel like that was Sam Scarras. I don't want to take responsibility for that.
The correct choice would be to surrender. Why?
Why? Because it probably easier, most preferred. Hit it, please hit it. I love the shot though. I love the shot.
Because it's not just her. It's her mother. So if it's just her, it's her choice to.
I reach too much to be risking fouls on over the back though.
Okay, so this is hard, okay? But I want you guys to imagine this. It's hard. But what's happening is...
oh, please, cut.
I just surrender. I will cut off our mother's head. And it's like, fine, I surrender. What happens?
Lord Scooby-Doo. Where are you? We got some work to do. See, I didn't do any dribble moves. I should have done some dribble moves. That's on me. That might cost us.
I think you feel really bad about it, and maybe.
Oh, I could have. I didn't know. I didn't know. Hey, Maharaga would have known.
I think so.
You from the back.
Oh, he did know. He did know.
It's very hard to go through the mirror, right?
Yes.
I'm so slow.
What does Ben want to do?
At first, he just wanted to get married, but now he's
Then why do you want to get married?
What? That's how he got there. He really got all of that.
Alliance, yeah.
For power, right? Okay. So you are a person helping on.
Sorry, I thought you.
And you see this scenario. You're like, screw this. I'm not getting married. Why would you do that?
Because you're not gaining power, you're losing.
You're losing all the power.
I hear that. You're not losing any power, actually.
Not just that, but it's like you're breaking that family apart, I guess.
Please!
You're not actually forming the alliance that you want. You
What
become
would the
the
people think of
enemy.
you?
The Mother Slayer.
Yes, and what
No!
would the soldiers think of you?
Yes, Wolf. W Wolf. MVP.
Yeah, you understand.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay? So, it's really interesting how you use your imagination and intuition. You just play this out.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Great board. Let's go!
But does the friend have a moral obligation to not go through with this? Like, is it really to do?
He's going with this
So
song.
this is more the level, right? Because they've already made a vow to each other. That if we win this battle, then I will marry Ricardo, right? Okay? So this is the point here. The point is, nothing in life is as simple as it seems. There's complexity. Okay? And this is a question of like,
Sorry.
given this hard choice,
Good take, dude. Good
what do you believe is the right choice, and how do you come to this choice? And what Dante is saying is just your faith in God will lead you.
Oh my God. Freaking
Right?
stinker. I'm a stinker.
So
I'm sorry.
Ricardo cannot possibly map out what's going to happen. So Ricardo's like, I know it is wrong for me to break my vow to God. And I break this vow
let's
to
go.
God is worse than my own life. Okay?
I hear that.
So that's her faith. My brother's like, no, I already made this promise
Oh no.
to my friend before God. I gotta break this vow, and therefore I have no choice. Like,
No!
yes.
No! I thought I was in stride. Oh no.
He's not gonna kill his mother, right?
Sorry.
And Ricardo
Damn tough.
goes, in this situation where my
I was trying to dump it.
I don't know what
just
to
pack
surrender, because obviously
Like Brian Toppa, dude. Blinker.
is so power hungry. He's willing to destroy the whole world, right? And when this happens, then God intervenes and implants ideas into people. And the friend's like, screw this guy is crazy. I probably don't want to get money. Right? You understand? So the idea that Dante's, or the idea that this friend shows us is, you can never ever truly strategize. You can never ever truly map things out. Okay? Your best guide is your intuition. Your best guide is your faith and your will. And then things will naturally manifest the way you want them to manifest. Okay? Yes?
Now let's take a closer look at that tight first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, I know.
Does that mean that as long as you have the faith in you, whatever you do, the God will lead you to the result?
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
As long as
you could say that for sure. You could easily say that.
God will give you what you want.
Matrix, bro.
As long as you have the faith.
Jalen taught him.
The things you do, and God will lead you to the right answer.
Thank you.
Okay, so in Dante, in life, there are no easy answers. Okay? I'm going to say to you, I'm faith in God, everything will work out. That's irresponsible. That's the wrong way to perceive things.
Okay, that.
The idea is that the world
nice.
is extremely complex. And often in life, it's better to trust your intuition than to trust your logic.
Tight.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Your intuition,
moon over heart,
your connection to God, which is an expression of your faith in God. Okay, so when you say have faith in God, what it's really saying is have faith in yourself, have faith in your intuition. Do what you believe is right.
Keep shooting, shoot. Keep shooting.
Yes.
Since we're on the topic of hypotheticals,
nice defense.
I would like to know if it's possible to be put into a situation.
Let's go.
You have to betray a vow you made to God because you love God. So, for example, say there is this monk who's never to kill anyone, and right there is a man who is invincible to everyone except the monk. Like, you know how hypotheticals work by this point, and he's about to push a button that will destroy God. So, what would you do as a monk? You love God so much, you don't want God to be destroyed, so you kill the man and you break your vow. Is something like this possible?
All paradoxes will be reconciled.
So, the answer to this is,
well, I found out.
What do you think is the right thing to do?
Yeah, so my question also just like, you know, people have their own perspective. You can believe your own God, I believe my God, but is there a possibility that God is Almighty God? It means that it's truth. Everyone just looking for the one truth. Whereas these people have their own, you know, imagination. So this is my question. So, is there Almighty God there, or just the God which exists individually?
So in the Bible comedy, the God that presented is not the God of the Bible. It's not the God. You know,
partitions? Oh, I see what you're saying.
This is in philosophy, what is called a monad, the soul.
Super off-center.
The center. Okay, the soul being.
Vishnu taught him.
We will go into what this God is later.
Nice stuff.
Okay? Okay. So, so what's really important is to appreciate that great poetry excites the imagination. Okay, it raises questions.
Thank you for getting back and knowledge.
And whatever problem arises, ultimately, you can't say, "Hey, what would my parents want me to do? What would Catholic Church want me to do?" You have to look inside your heart and ask yourself, what does my heart want me to do? Okay, and that's often in life your best guide to the answer. Okay, does that make sense?
Nice. Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, follow-up question. Since you said in relation to my hypothetical
that was scripted.
What you think to be right, then we assume that the monk acted in what he thinks is right, and he killed the man, betraying his vow. However, because he acted in a way that he thinks is right, he still has the most of God in him, and he went to the uppermost layer of heaven. Let's say that.
No!
So what you are saying,
I could have actually. I was trying to pass that. So
actions don't matter that much. She only has to forgive herself and rationalize her actions. Because if she rationalizes her actions and act of love to God, then she would be able to ascend beyond her lowest sphere. Is that what you're saying?
12 months to me.
So there is a fundamental error in your logic. And the fundamental error is that it's up to us to be able to rationalize away.
How overpowered, Scrooge? How overpowered? Not with this passing system. Oh, sorry. It's not with it. It's so hard. It's so hard to make every pass, I swear.
To think away.
Except when I'm the Steeler. Oh,
we've done. Please choose away what we've done. Let's go. Okay. And we don't.
Bouncing shadows regardless. It's bouncing shadows from
it's hard. It's
side to
to
side.
Understand. Okay, because you think that these people in history who killed millions.
I actually jumped.
Like Stalin, people like.
I didn't press the button hard enough, I think.
Well, logically, they did what they did.
I need a posterizing for that. It's crazy. Oh shit! Guys!
Save my people. I have to make my people happy. And
no way!
That's why you saw people.
You can do that. You can just do that.
Okay. That's what we think they did.
Wrap around. I can do a wrap around.
What? If you study literature, what you recognize is that there are many different dimensions to the soul.
I noticed this.
Okay? And maybe on the surface, you can lie to yourself.
It's like, there's like 108 dimensions of the soul or whatever.
You know exactly what the truth is.
Come on. There it is.
Okay, so you can just...
So boozless. I got you, bro.
It doesn't get you anywhere.
Quicker than he looks.
I will leave you with this idea.
Hand up.
You know what happens?
What happens?
With psychedelics?
Oh, yeah.
They have near-death experiences.
Not most of the time.
Or they do meditation. You know what happens?
What do you say?
Okay. The thing that happens is you are able to ascend to a level where you're able to see.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was going to be wide open.
From the land of the person you hurt.
That's not a good excuse, by the way.
You're able to see when you die.
Come on, bro. Let's get shot. Another one. I just pretended. Sorry, I didn't. Why did it me? And I thought I ripped it.
Okay. It's pretty amazing.
Hazard though.
Pretty psychedelics. Ayahuasca. People who have near-death experiences, they all say that. When this happens to you, when you actually ascend,
come on.
Your body, the first thing that happens is something called a light with you, where you're able to see all the totality of the pain you cause other people. Even that cat you kicked, okay?
Especially that cat you kicked. What's that crap?
And you're like, wait a minute, I don't even remember I kicked a cat.
Yeah, he's tired.
Wait,
he says, what?
Right? Does that make sense? So, just because
you would call timeout. You would call timeout.
Doesn't mean it's all you're able to think. Okay?
Yeah.
Wait, Professor, do you mean that like if I meditate enough, like I'll be able to kind of like foresee the future?
Yeah, it does actually. It does.
Or something.
I understand that.
Well, I did. And you did. Well, you actually didn't. You kind of altruistically, you definitely did.
I didn't need to do something to anger people. For example,
I close.
It's gonna hurt. Is that?
So let me make basic.
I definitely didn't do the block without.
Is everything you do is being recorded by the universe.
No. Yes, it is. I'm just saying, no, don't turn it over. No, don't turn it over. Pisces, all of that. Pisces, all.
And this eternal memory.
Let's go. Just for culture. Just for culture. Just for culture.
And even though
you can read this.
Even though you don't remember anything, when you die, after you die, this eternal memory will be revealed to you in this book.
It's because it's a W play, that's why.
The question for you is, do you want to?
Well, I care about
As you
the goal.
see
Just
this all recording of your life, and you see all the pain and cost of the people,
yes,
you want to deal with that.
yes, I do actually. I want to burden it off. I want to burden it
And
off.
this is a truth that's embedded in all religions.
Oh.
And it's something that is also embedded in divine comedy. Right? So it's something that we will discuss later on.
It's because I was greedy. It's because I was
Everything you do, first of all, it's being recorded in
Yes, I know that. Stop saying that. Stop saying stuff that sounds look.
So you live a good life. This brings happiness to the universe.
I can figure out the
life. It brings.
This guy's loving the crap out of his life. One more.
So I have questions. So I'm curious about the relationship between this kind of memories and physical materials, matters.
Where's your memory stored?
Whatever.
I
gotta stretch out these videos.
Yeah, where's your memory stored?
Or your brain.
Are you sure?
No.
I am pretty sure.
That's what neuroscience is.
Yeah, actually, I choose in the philosophy of cognitive science. So.
Okay, someone Google for me, what evidence do we have that memories are stored inside the human brain?
Something about neuron pathways.
Google for me. Yeah, go ahead. Evidence that the memories are stored inside the brain.
Dude. I'm sorry. Is it? I'm doing. What did it say? What did it say? Let me know. Let me know, Professor. Oh, something about lunar subconscious. I say moon. I say moon. Guys, look at Mercury symbol.
Okay, can you read it through?
Okay. Memories are not video recordings stored in a single file.
The queens are on the fritz.
By altering the physical connections, synapses between neurons. When you learn something new, neurons form stronger neural connections through a process called long-term potentiation. NIH researchers uncover how the human brain separates where
we failed our dynamic goal. And we're down.
Brain. Memories aren't stored in just one part of the brain. Different types are stored across different.
We don't know. Okay? This is all sounding garbage for we don't know. The most basic question is where are your memories stored? We don't know.
I'm so potato.
Yeah?
Effectively, we do know.
Yeah, type. Type WC.
So there's this very famous case of this person called HM. He had his hippocampus was damaged, and so he no longer had long-term memory. And so, to some extent, through animal experiments, we can understand that memories, at least the function of memory, is supported by the hippocampus in relation with the cortex.
Type. Rewatch Sea Monsters.
That example, that case study, shows us
we
cannot access memory.
That's good.
Does that make sense?
Good board.
It
makes sense to me.
That he no longer has long-term memory.
Great board. You get reward for that. You do. You do.
Right?
Good shot. Good board. Good board, King. Good board. Either way, good position.
Long-term memories.
But I'm saying, how do you
What?
memory? It shows that he cannot access.
That is the climbing hazard. That's what Cloud's trying to tell you. Cloud and Aquarius.
There's a disconnection between his long-term memory and his consciousness.
What does this guy think?
Right?
So I have assumes that the memory is not stored in the brain. So what's the physical realizers of memory? Or if memory don't naturally needs just physical realizers, so what's the relationship between memories and physical materials?
Okay, so there have been recent neuroscience studies.
Time out is what I should have done.
Argue that our memory, our consciousness, is stored inside the universe. Okay, so because the internet and our brains are just smartphones.
Oh no!
So our memories are stored on the cloud, and what our brains do is it accesses the cloud. Yes.
But how?
I noticed that, Sophia. What the crap? Where are these DMs? What are these DMs from Virgo, bro?
getting older and older, and he got
Mars can be in Virgo too, dude.
so becomes degraded.
Like, holy crap. I mean, you guys are just trying to give me a headache. It's such a pain in my butt. So, like, Bruno's combo is so annoying, bro. So annoying.
A specific region in the brain is not related to your memory.
So you have a computer, right? You buy the
No.
computer,
Yes, you do have a computer. Yes, I do.
Really fast, right? Over time, as you use it more and more, the connection becomes worse and worse. It is an old computer.
It's the hard, like the hard drive in the computer was broken or
Look at this.
just with.
I don't know what to do. So I'm getting bored, King.
There are different types of memory, right? There's memory you can store on a computer. There are memories you can store on the cloud. There are memories you can access.
Get gold down. I have to get my surge so I can get gold down. That's the answer. That's the answer.
And I want to add
He's calling after that. I see you got dunked on again. Again.
It's a chemical compound that actually, I studied neuroscience in college. It's a certain receptor in your brain that causes like a downward signaling effect that makes you meditate, makes you trip, and all that. And this is a very physical, chemical thing. But now you said the memory is not about this material thing, but rather
what the crap, bro?
The universe.
Because of all my off-ball shenanigans?
Spiritual kind of realms. How would you explain the differences?
Okay, so first of all, there's a difference
Maybe it's my fault.
Right? And what is interesting is, depending on the psychedelic, you have different experiences.
I've noticed this.
At ayahuasca, you'll see like demons and
I messed up.
spirits going around you.
Like the entities, yeah, I've heard of that. But the majority of
oh my gosh, it's because we get to play him again. It's gotta be because we get to play him again. It's scripted.
At least like maybe they share 70% the same. Like
3 for 6. He's 3 for 16. I'm 3 for 7. The only explanation is it's scripted.
The serotonin thing it hits.
That's because I usually green those up. I usually do in canon,
like
in character, in character.
all that. But the effects are more similar than they're different. Would you agree?
They're just as similar as they are different.
Is that you're looking at the hardware issues, you completely know the software. Okay, does that make sense?
Firmware upscale
connection. This fiber optic connection. You are analyzing it.
Go all the way. Let's go.
But who cares? What
guys? Let's delete the 19.
Is the information you're downloading. Why are you going to download some information when you take a psychedelic?
What's your middle name, King?
The argument is that our brains exist in order to anchor
dude, that's so cool.
To this material world.
I'm a follow you.
This material world is what.
Wait, is that 3-point percentage?
Because if you just. If your brain just can do whatever it wants, it's able to access all the information on the internet. The computers don't explode, right?
Yeah.
So your computer has to be strategic about what information it absorbs and not get the world. Right? Ultimately,
specs issue specs.
Like get on with people, you have to have sex, you have children. Right?
Yeah, this is what.
So that your brain is strategic in how it.
That's why we lost. Because I don't have it anywhere close to a triple dose.
Receives this information. Yes.
It filters out.
It filters out 99% off.
Okay, I'm sorry.
When you take psychedelic, it actually reopen the gate of receiving more information.
And so you're now able to see all these different forces at work, including spiritual forces.
And also,
please, I didn't get nothing. I didn't get momentum.
And so your field shut down.
I called for it too
early.
early.
You're able to see it from a more objective lens. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that you say is actually.
Dude, I hate guarding Infinity Simons. Holy crap.
The point I will make is that.
And when did he go to the Bulls?
Today,
much of him?
26 in China. It is a unique period in human history.
I'm just getting hit by this, please.
History, okay? Most cultures were animistic, shamanistic, meaning it was just assumed that there are ghosts and spirits all around you.
Have spirits,
whooping my butt.
Have spirits, but now we just use that as resources for our armies.
Right.
46, 47. Oh my god.
The vast majority of history, we just assume.
My defensive build is a defensive liability.
That there is a god.
Skill issue, it's your skill.
All around us, these spirits manipulate us. Okay? And for the past 50 years, no, it's just us, and that's it.
I think I'd have 10.
And we don't
I only
know
have 4.
how consciousness works. We have actually no idea where memories are stored. Yes.
As it was building, you knew this was a
I
monster.
want to add a comment. So,
Come on, bro.
if the memory is storing the hardware, storing the brain as a hardware,
It's impossible to make every task in this game, except for the A, except for the whole
there's
thing.
not upper limit.
Exactly. So we cannot like explain.
Dude, I'm all over the climbing hazard, but then I have to be that's still the climbing hazard. Then who would be there to VBAC? I don't trust the VBACers. It's so hard to trust the VBACers. They just every time I trust the VBACer, it gets agreed. I don't have to be back there anyway.
But we know for a fact that there's certain people who can memorize Paradise Lost.
Gotta be shocking.
How many can excited?
Type. Shot. Let's go.
Fine.
Right, and then we also know
Issue reps.
the human brain is able to take tremendous leap of imagination,
Double.
which if it were to translate into a computer, would require like entire worlds of computer that processing power in order to make the imagination leaps that we know. Right?
That's why I think the full reductionist view of the human brain and the relationship between the physical and spiritual is not ideal, because I study neuroscience. I know like the something about the brain, but like we still cannot just like give up the spiritual part about it.
So again, I go back to Divine Comedy. Okay, if God doesn't exist, I have no idea how this was written. If God does not exist, I don't know how this was written. I just don't. How could one man?
Why is it even a debate if God exists? It's kind of weird. It's like, what if we just called God the universe? And then how ridiculous would it sound if we argued whether or not the universe existed?
And then, almost 1,000 years later, we're able to sit down together
Pretty ridiculous.
and read it and understand completely what he's trying to convey. And not only that, but we find what he's trying to convey beautiful and truthful. How does that work?
Professor, is that possible that just like people right now just smoking and drinking and licking, when marijuana was just inspire people to get high so that they can keep making good use of their brain for other people. Younger people to get on levels. So they present up their brain, but you can just make use of about 100% maybe. Is it possible?
Okay. All right.
What's so?
I mean, the reality is that we don't have a Dante in this age.
Silver Aerial Blizzard. What'll that do for me? Let's see.
Let's see. We have unlimited wealth.
What'll that do for us?
To Dante, we're all kind of stupid. I don't understand how this works.
Interesting.
Okay. All right. So let's continue the Divine Comedy. Okay. One last comment, and then we'll continue the Divine Comedy.
Because we were attacked.
I think in this discussion, I think it's really important to separate the inside from the outside. So if you're talking about the inside, you're talking about the literary genius of the Divine Comedy, then I absolutely agree with what you said. I think it's an amazing work, and I think if you're talking about God in the context of the Divine Comedy, then I absolutely agree with everything you said about divine inspiration. However, if you're going to take this to outside, if you're going to take this to our present day, if you're going to take this to our brains, our neuroplasticity, then I have to say that I am not convinced by your arguments, because I personally do not believe in God, and because many others.
This girl doesn't believe in the universe, non-locality and Saturn.
It's kind of weird.
Let's see, which, what do I have?
Outside into our present day science.
1, 2. Okay. It's going to take me 2 weeks anyway. Yoga ball.
Of speculation, of inquiry, of debate. Okay. So, you can believe whatever you want. All right. Anyway, let's continue.
Type.
Could you read?
Mahogany. Sure. Picking up at Sancho 5, line 43. Pyramid. Two things are of the essence when one vows a sacrifice. The matter of the pledge, and then the formal compact one accepts. This last can never be annulled until the compact is fulfilled. It is of this that I have spoken to you so precisely. Therefore, the Hebrews found it necessary to bring their offering. Although, as you must know, some of their offerings might be altered. As for the matter of the vow discussed above, it may be such that if one shifts to other matter, one commits no sin.
Walking.
But let none
Yes. Oh my god. Almost 420. That'd be good.
Waiting for the turning of the white and yellow keys, and let him see that any change
My stamina's
is
99.
senseless,
Interesting.
unless the thing one sets aside can be contained in one's new weight, as 4 and 6. Thus, when the matter of a vow has so much weight and worth that it tips every scale, no other weight can serve as substitute.
Okay, so the idea here is that take your vows seriously.
Type, literally,
So,
bro.
in our book,
The most serious thing?
said that there are 2 actions, okay, that make us fundamentally human. There are 2 things that we do, that we can all do, that make us fundamentally human. The first is to make promises, okay?
Am I supposed to be doing it at that speed, or is that the speed that I'm going?
You're bonding yourself to the person, but you're also bonding yourself to the future. You're imagining together a future. Okay, does that make sense? So making promises is a very, very serious thing.
Like marriages.
And which expresses our humanity. And then there's another thing that we do that makes us fully human, and which expresses our humanity.
Shoot.
Do you guys know what it is? Promises. What's the other?
Have faith. I don't know. I have
Being
omniscience.
promises is not a good thing.
At all.
But that's half the answer. That's making a promise. What's the other thing that makes us truly human, which expresses our humanity, which uplifts our humanity? Language speaking.
Love.
The animals can speak. Animals can love.
Art and imagination.
No. What?
Yeah, I would have said to create things.
No, there's something else.
Oh my god.
That makes us uniquely
Self-reflection.
Self-reflection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe language, like a development.
An action, guys. Think of an action that you do with people. Not for yourself, but with other people. Before you make promises, right? Making promises to affirm your individuality with another person and to imagine a better future.
Maybe to lie. But it doesn't uplift by something that humans.
Yeah, lying is a bad thing. Something that is truly divine that we can do.
Anything?
Yes.
Sacrifice.
Oh, altar.
What do you mean by that?
Ritual.
The giving
Devasia.
of oneself for another person's good, but inconveniencing and potentially hurting them.
Okay. Alright.
Moving towards the direction that there is.
It's actually much more specific than that, okay?
What was the last thing?
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Alright. I mean, it's something that happens every day, right? So, for example, we're walking on the streets, okay? I don't see you. I'm walking really fast, so I bump into you, and you fall down, right?
Crap. Oh, Lord.
And I say, I'm sorry. You apologize, okay? And you forgive. You understand? These are the 2 things that make us truly human. To make promises and to forgive each other for breaking promises or for making mistakes.
You're killing me, bro.
So,
dude, the tension is killing me.
Really important idea, because you ask yourself, what makes a good society? What makes a just and happy society? And it's these 2 things. If people feel empowered to make promises, and if people feel empowered to forgive each other, because often, guys, it's hard to forgive each other, then this is a good, just, moral, divine society. Okay, does that make sense? Alright? So, we as humans should strive to create a society in which we can make promises and we can forgive each other, okay? Alright, so making promises is a very big thing, and what Peter's just saying is that
what the hell?
You make a promise.
I know what's going on.
It's so valuable that you can never compensate for it, okay? And the example she uses Laporta makes a promise to God. Okay, and there's something she could do to compensate for this. But she also recognizes that
the turbo.
Nothing in the universe is absolute.
Nice.
So she's going to explain that the situation is much more complex than we think. Can you read, please?